What's up, guys? Today I have a video for you, and before we get started on the video, I want to say this method only works if you have the pre-order bonus of 100 CP. So I was doing my coach build, my next coach build video, and I stumbled upon this bug, and the bug is broken, and we're gonna re-add the defensive coordinator because we're actually gonna leave Georgia from this guy. We won't. Wait a freaking second. Is that a bug? It says I got 100 points, but I'm not supposed to get another 100. If so, we could just do this infinitely and buy out. Oh my gosh, it's bugged. It's fully bugged. All right, well, I just discovered this and now we're going to abuse it. It allows you to have a coach with every single ability in the game. You can also do the same thing for your coordinators. So all of your coordinators will have the same, like all the abilities. And I'm calling this build the Thanos build. They are going to patch this. So follow this video, make this build before they patch it, because if you save it, you'll have it forever and you'll be able to come back to this coach video. This coach is super fun to play with. And in some ways it's kind of boring because like it's so good, you know what I mean? But it's a lot of fun. Building teams with it is so much fun, and you get to experiment with all the abilities and see which ones you really like for future builds. So with that, we'll get started, and I'm going to show you guys how to do this. We're going to start, and I'm going to also try in this build. I'm gonna show you how to do the full build, but I'm also gonna see if I can transfer all the coaches to another school. What we're gonna do is we're gonna start a new dynasty. We're gonna go single player, default roster. It's kind of not really gonna matter. We're going to just select Brian Kelly because I'm gonna move Brian Kelly out. It doesn't matter. Actually, I'm gonna just make a new coach. I'm not even gonna select Brian Kelly. And again, your abilities, none of this matters. This coach, we're gonna rename Anchor. This is what I'm gonna call our anchor coach. That we have to keep this coach alive. We have to keep this coach like in the game to abuse the glitch. Okay, see, we just got that 100 CP bonus for the pre-order. And what we're gonna do is we are going to add another member, and we are going to add the Georgia defensive coordinator, and we're gonna retain Glenn Schulman. We're just gonna be him. And we got our points, and we're gonna spend these points. Doesn't matter where, we're just gonna spend them. So there's 50 gone. Doesn't matter where we spend them because we're getting every ability. All right, once we've done that, we're gonna simply go to Dynasty and retire, and retire from college football. Now this feature, when you did this in college football 25, deleted this coach, but in this game, it does not delete them. So now we go back, create new character. We filter to Georgia again. We select the offensive coordinator, Willie Scruggs, and you're gonna see in a second that you're gonna get that 100 points. Now they don't show up right away. You have to switch back to your anchor coach, and then you switch back to the coach you just got the points. Now we are going to be doing this process for about 1 hour, which for the YouTube video you won't see that whole time. But we're just gonna go in and we're gonna spend, and we're gonna fill out all the coaches. And what I'm gonna try to experiment with in this video is I'm gonna try to experiment to see if I can not only bring Kirby Smart over to LSU, but also bring these coaches. I think it's possible, but I'm not 100% certain. So Scruggs. Now, again, we go retire, and then we're gonna go back to our anchor coach. We're going to add a new character, and this time we're going to go to Kirby Smart, and we just go in this order over and over and over again, where you go DC, OC, head coach, and you just keep going forward with it. You're going to get the 100-point reward. You're going to flip back and then flip back again, and you just keep doing this until you fill out every ability, which you will do. It takes some time, but you'll get it done. One piece of advice I'll add now, make sure you invest in the friends and family discount. It'll just save you some points in the future, like so you get it done just a little bit faster. Just wanted to point that out. Okay, so I've been working on this build for an hour, and it took me an hour and 4 minutes to get every single ability for Kirby Smart. As you can see here, every single ability is purchased. And I've also built up a balance of a little over 1,000 each on the 2 coordinators, so they will buy in when it's time. Now, what I'm gonna do is actually a little something different. I'm gonna go, so here, the coordinators, they're maxed for now. They just can't buy these things because they don't have them unlocked. Defensive coordinator. So yeah, he's maxed on all these things. And what I learned is once you get to 1,000, no more points will be added to the coach. So you basically just have to stop adding points to them until you spend them, and then you can continue adding more. We're gonna do this thing though. We're going to, oh, I guess I have to switch back over to the anchor coach to change these things. We're gonna do something a little unconventional. We're going to switch the coach XP setting to the slowest, and this will keep some of those archetypes when we decide to buy them cheaper. That's the reason that we would do that. So we're gonna do this. We are gonna switch back over to Georgia. We're going to edit the schedule because we need to win ranked games. That's one of the things that we need to do. So the custom schedules doesn't matter for LSU for now. We're just gonna go to Georgia and change it to any ranked team that we can. So now we're going to move over to Georgia, and we're going to do typically what we do with a coach build. Now, the top 5 class actually is not necessary because we already have elite recruiter unlocked. We're really only worried about getting ranked wins. We need to get players drafted, and we need to get 8 top 25 ranked wins and 4 bowl game wins. And for him, we need players drafted in the first round. So we'll get that after this year. So that's really all we have to work on. So we can really, this is going to be really fast. We don't even have to worry about recruiting or anything like that. We can just go in and advance, ready to advance. Now we're going to just schedule wins here. I actually need Clemson to win to stay. And I'm going to, in this coach build, I'm also going to experiment to see if I'm able to bring Kirby Smart won't be a problem to get over to LSU. I'm going to see if I can get those assistant coaches that I've built up to come on over to LSU too. I have an idea for it. I'm going to see if it's possible. All right. So they're scheduled out, and we are going to just go ahead and sim. Let's just say to week 14, and then we're going to hit a hard save. Just going to check on these coaches. See how many ranked wins we've got. Only 5 so far. The drafted won't change. The bowl won't change. All right. Nothing we can really do. We're just going to go ahead and switch back and sim out a Georgia national championship. Okay. Looks like he has Skin Guru and he's already begun buying it. Excellent. Cool. Bowl games is going to take a bit. He's already started buying into. Awesome. Check in on those coaches' spends. Okay, he finished everything that he can. So he's done. And he has also finished everything that he can. We're just waiting to get one more player drafted and one more bowl win. So again, we're just going to do the same thing here. We're going to create a save point, and we are just going to sim through the season. I'm going to have Georgia and LSU win all their games again, and we'll get all that other stuff unlocked. And we are creating a save point, and we are just going to go right to the end of the season. This build is almost done. I'm an hour and 23 minutes into this build. All right. So now we are going to go and schedule again to the draft results, and let's pray that we got another Georgia first round draft pick, because that's the only thing holding us back right now, I think, from completing the build, at least. All right. Perfect. Let's swap on over, see if those coaches have fully bought. He might be out of points. We might need to up their points. He hasn't even bought yet. He's finishing strategist. That's okay. We're just going to get to the off season. We're going to hit one more hard save, and then we're going to check on those coaches. Okay, he's probably out of points. That's what's going on. He almost finished. Okay. Shouldn't take but one more second. Gonna switch back to the LSU coach. We're gonna create our hard save here. Gonna flip on back over to Georgia. We're going to retire Kirby. Just gonna complete his spend. He should be done. Double check. He's finished. Now we just gotta retire him and do one more Willie Scruggs, and then he's finished. And then the coach build is finished. And here is what we're gonna do. So you have this coach. You could stay at Georgia if that's something you want to do. If you do that, you're guaranteed to keep both of these coaches maxed out at all their abilities. However, I want to end up at LSU. That's the school that I like. So at minimum, we're going to get Kirby over to Georgia, but I have a theory on how I can get the coordinators over there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead again, switch over to the LSU coach, and I'm going to force advance to week 15. That the schedules don't matter. I am going to actually schedule LSU to win all the games to keep them at a 5-star program. All right, we're gonna save one more time, and we are going to go to week 15. So my theory is I'm going to have the LSU coach leave, fire my coordinators, take the LSU vacated spot, and then rehire the coordinators, because one of the program builder abilities is to get the best coaches available in when you like take a new job, and I would imagine they would both pop up. So that is what I'm thinking on how to bring these coaches on over to LSU. I'm also going to make this dynasty owner now, so I don't get confused. All right. Switch over to our main coach. View job offers. We're going to take any job. It doesn't matter. Georgia coach doesn't matter either. He's going to advance. Here's the experimental part. LSU job is available. We're going to hard save here. We're going to fire our coaches. Oh, can we not? Can I not? I guess not. Okay. We're going to take the LSU job. Maybe some of those coaches will follow. Probably should have fired him first, and I can't revert. Fug. Screwed that up. Okay. So here is one more experimental thing. I am going to make a new save file. File saved. Now, I'm not certain, since I don't know if these coaches are, if I retire this Kirby, let's make him back the dynasty owner. If I retire this Kirby, I don't know if he goes out of the game or not. So we're about to experiment right now. If this works like it did earlier, then we will be able to do the same thing. For, let's just see if Kirby is still there. Okay, perfect. Okay, so we are able to do the same bug if you want to spend the same amount of time spamming the points between the two coordinators. You can do it. You just got to rebuild your staff. But you know, whatever school you go to, you can do this. As long as you keep an original coach on your staff, you will be fine. And so I'm going to, you know, show you a few more, the same process that we did. And you select the existing coach. They keep getting the points, retire. And once you have your staff built up, you can retire your anchor coach and then just play out how you'd like. So with just these two coaches, I would say it's probably another 30 minutes of spamming in this build. For the most part, guys, this is the video. This is how you create an insane staff in the game. And honestly, after doing this, I would say that you don't even need to fill out the other two coaches on Georgia. Just fill out Kirby and have Kirby leave and go to the school that you want to go to. I would recommend the school that you want to go to, you build them up, because you don't want Kirby's prestige to be way too high for the school. That's it. That's the video. And guys, enjoy this build. If you guys learned something, if you enjoyed the build, please leave a like, leave a comment, let me know if I missed anything. And you know, make sure you get this build in before they patch this build, because it certainly will get patched. And once you have that hard save, you'll have it forever. So I hope you guys enjoyed and have a great day. I wanted to show you guys that I finally finished the build over at LSU, and I wanted to show you that you could do this at any school and we'll have the same end results. We'll have your coaches who have full abilities for everything. So it took me 2 seasons because I had to unlock Elite Recruiter, but we have all the abilities.